Hi beautiful friends, this is Crystal Rose Insights, here to do a special new moon manifesting love reading for you guys. I'm super excited to do this. This is something that I felt called to do today because the energies are super high. Now, couple quick announcements before we get started. Thank you to all of you guys that have reached out for private readings for the also the Valentine's Day special. If you have not yet received your flower essences, don't worry. There are a bunch of you that have not gotten them yet because I actually ran out of these bottles, because I had so many people requesting these readings. I had to order more bottles, so that was a part of the delay. So I apologize for that, but don't worry. They are all going to be created this weekend and sent out to you. So my apologies on any delay for that. But today is February 15th, 2018. However, my readings are always intended to be timeless, where no matter when I record it and when you watch the video, the messages are intended to come through at the right time for you. So I wanted to do this new moon manifesting love reading for you because obviously we have a new moon every month, and it's a really powerful time to set intentions. And how do we use the energies that are coming through us, through the universe, to support our growth and our learning and our healing? And so it's like we're co-creating with the universe. So let's see what's happening right now so that we can most take advantage of it, because these energies are affecting us whether we're aware of them or not. So I love to, if you've been around my channel for a while, then you know that I'm all about empowering readings, about growth, about healing, about the journey, and tuning into your own intuition and knowledge. So we're going to have some fun with this. This one's going to be for the Divine Feminine, what she needs to know for a new moon manifesting love, what she needs to be aware of and heal. Now, as you know, I always start my readings with a specific crystal, and this is an orange calcite that I absolutely love. It's calcite I love specifically because the energy is very uplifting. It's very happy. It's joyous. It's also very powerful. And the reason it's powerful is because it's got a lot of creative energy. It's got a lot of sexual energy. And what happens with it's the color of the sacral chakra. And what many people don't know is that our manifesting power and energy is actually very closely related to our sexual energy. In fact, sacral chakra balancing is very important when it comes to manifesting. So because this is a manifesting new and intention setting reading, this orange calcite wanted to be here for us to support this energy. So this is going to be a reading for the Divine Feminine Collective right now, in terms of what is coming up for her around this new moon. And again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like a private reading, that's the way to get really specific information for you, because there's lots of people watching this. So, you know, if my intention is everyone watching will get at least one important message for them. But like I said, private readings are the way to get really specific and dialed into you. But in the meantime, let's see what's coming up for the Divine Feminine. Okay. Seven of Earth, your overall energy right now. Where are you in the mental space, or mental messages right now is the Knight of Air. What are your spiritual gifts? The Moon. Well, of course, you're the Divine Feminine. What is it that you're wanting to co-create right now is the Hermit. What do you need to ask for help? It's the Ten of Earth. And what is the overall outcome here is the Ace of Air. And you guys, again, if you've been around me, you know this. I don't do reversals. I don't read reversals in this deck. And at the bottom of the deck, we get the Ten of Fire. So it feels like a lot of the Divine Feminines have been in an energy where it's just too much going on. Lots of work. Life being a little bit out of balance. Some of us might be under so much stress that our health is starting to take a bit of a take a toll. But it's also the energy of asking for help from others. So this is what's going on right now. For the Divine Feminine, interesting is we also get the energy here of the Queen of Water that's wanting to come out. Because the Queen of Water is the Divine Feminine. This is about relationships going to a new level, trusting your intuition, caring for yourself and others. So I feel like the Queen of Water is wanting to be here right now in this reading to tell you guys that, like, you've been doing a lot, you've been working hard, you've been dealing with a lot of things, and this is a time to take care of you right now because you deserve it. And obviously watching a video like this means that you're looking to know how you can set intentions and manifest. So overall energy is a 7 of Earth. So the Divine Feminine, this is a message of gestation. This is the gestation card for me. This is where there have been you've done a lot of planting of seeds. Now, we've been in a theme since August, really, since the big, huge lunar eclipse, but we've been in an energy of releasing things that no longer serve us. So I know many of you watching this have been doing your work. You've been really focused on healing. You've been focusing on releasing. You're focusing on expanding your spirituality. So the overall energy coming into this new moon energy for manifesting is that you've done a lot of really good work, but you're still not seeing the results yet, okay? What happens vibrationally in the universe is, like, we can shift things energetically, but it does take a while for the material world to show up. It's sort of like there's a bit of a delay between you having manifested it energetically and being a vibrational match to what you've worked for in your intentions, but seeing actual evidence of it in your experience. So this is a great reminder for the Divine Feminines that the work that you've been doing, even though you might not be seeing things coming to fruition just yet, just know they are on their way. You've done the work. Things are happening. You just don't see it quite yet, and so do not worry about it. And so what's happening in your mental space right now is this Knight of Air energy, which is about things happening really quickly. This is about reviewing your options. This is about being decisive and idealistic and tireless. So it feels like in the mental space, you guys are feeling like it feels like you're in your head a lot because you have a lot coming at you. Okay, that's this 10 of Fire energy. So it feels like because you've got a lot coming at you, things happening like maybe you're working too hard, a lot of projects, balls up in the air. And so in the mental space, you're feeling like you've got to make it happen. You're all in your head. You're trying to be decisive. You're trying to really review your options and be thoughtful. You're wanting to move forward with certain things, but you're kind of at this place where with a lot coming at you, you're trying to figure out what to do with all of this that's coming at you. So it could also mean that you're struggling, again, in the mental space, struggling with the fact that things are happening so quickly. And so mentally, you might be needing to take some time to be decisive, to find out some creative ways to handle all of this. Because my feeling is that a lot of you have had a lot of good things happening, but it's happening, like, so much is happening, but it's overall pretty good stuff. But it is about how do I handle all of this and finding creative solutions of how to balance it all so that we can actually stay healthy. Because when we're off balance, Divine Feminines, it's, we're no good to anybody, right? Put your oxygen mask on yourself before you help others is what I'm hearing. So I feel like there's a lot of you watching that may be in this space. But here's what your spiritual gifts are. What's really supporting you is this moon energy. The moon, again, being a new moon, this moon energy of intuition, the Divine Feminine energy of being connected to her intuition and embodying that is really, really helping you. And the fact that by connecting to your intuition, it's helping you release your fears. So this is just reinforcing that the Divine Feminine right now is spiritually leading the way and being supported by her intuitive gifts. So continue to nurture that, Divine Feminines. That's super important because coming into this new moon, that's what you're being supported with. So this is like emphasizing the fact that your intuition really matters. So this is a really good time to tune into that when you're setting your intentions at this new moon. So what you're trying to create right now is this Hermit energy, which is this is a really good time of co-creating self-discovery. Okay, so this is about I'm feeling for a lot of you that there is a need at this new moon to expand beyond where you've been, and where do you want to go on a spiritual level? How do you want to serve spiritually? Do you want to take a new path? Now that you've released a lot of these things leading up to this, what do you actually want to be, and where do you want to go? What level do you want to ascend to? So this is what you're really furthering right now, is the energies are supporting your ascension process into being more of the divine feminine, to being able to serve the collective, to be able to really share your gifts with the world, because you've done so much work. You've planted the really good seeds. You've been in this crazy time of the 10 and fire, but the Queen of Water's here reminding you to take care of you, so that's what you're creating. You're creating this spiritual teaching through all of that you've been through. So I know a lot of divine feminines are starting to possibly get into work they never thought they'd be doing. I know for me, I'm one of these people that doing this work is something I never thought I'd be doing, but I felt really called to do this, and it's just been unfolding and growing, and it feeds my soul. I love it. And so I feel like that's a similar theme for a lot of the divine feminines that I work with, my clients. The Divine Feminine Collective, it's really this phase of we're ascending to a place where we're going to serve and help so many more people by sharing our gifts. And it's the 9, which I'm being drawn to, which the 9 is about, it's an energy of solitude. Okay, so it's really about, this is your time, Divine Feminine, to go within and to really, really connect and listen to your guidance about what it is you're here to do, how you're supposed to serve. And what you're needing to ask for help with is this 10 of Earth energy. So you're needing to ask for support in bringing this spiritual teaching down to the physical plane, to really realizing that you have financial security, that you can have the family happy life. And so you're needing to ask for help in, you might need, because you're in the 10 of fire energy and then the 10 of earth is here, I'm getting that you guys need to be asking for help and support. What can you outsource to someone else? Do you have to be able to do it all yourself, or can you get other people to support you? I know sometimes it is easier to kind of try to do everything yourself, because inevitably, by the time you figure out what to delegate and who to delegate it to, that you could have kind of gotten it done on your own. But I'm feeling like this is less of a time thing, but more of an energetic thing. When you're in the 10 of fire energy, Divine Feminine, it's really a place where you don't have a lot to give, to dedicate to this hermit spiritual growth, okay? So I feel like in your world, where can you get somebody to pick up your kids? Where can you, order your groceries online so you don't physically have to go to the store and go stand in line and put things in the cart? There's so many great services that can bring the groceries from your favorite stores to you, and it's worth, the $5, $6, $7 fee for them to do that, because it's a spiritual energy. It's like preserving your resources right now. So that's what I'm feeling for the Divine Feminine, as a way to, it's almost like I'm seeing an image of a magnifying glass, you're needing to focus your energy to that point so that you can ignite. When you're scattered and when you're all over the place, you're not able to pinpoint and focus and grow, okay? So the outcome here for the Divine Feminine, should you focus on these aspects of your intention setting, is the Ace of Air. So this is about, a beginning of new ideas, new inspirations. It might not be quite an easy beginning for you. It can indicate that it's a new beginning that's good, but it's got some bumps in the road. Okay, so if those of you that are in this place where you're starting to figure out, how can I incorporate this pull I'm getting on the spiritual side to share my spiritual gifts, or to start a new line of work, or to start a new way of serving, and juggle my reality, my bills, my house, my current job, whatever that is. But that it's a new beginning for you that's important, but it's really good. It's like, if you're feeling inspired to do this and to serve, realize that it's the process of beginning, and that it's not going to be necessarily smooth sailing. No beginning ever is. Okay, so Divine Feminines, it feels like this is an important time for you, definitely to stay your path, to stay your course, realize that even if you don't see evidence of your intentions and manifestations here yet, they are coming because they're gestating right now. So keep doing this. Keep, focus your spiritual energy. Super interesting. I love this for the Divine Feminine. All right, so that's it for this new moon intention reading. What I am going to do is I have started my Vimeo channel. And so what I'm doing over there is I'm doing extended readings. My YouTube channel is still going to have all of these free readings that are going to get you into the energies and be supportive of you. But for those of you where this is super resonating for you, I'm actually going to pause the video and go do more in-depth on my Vimeo channel, where what we're going to do is take this and we're going to get some advice. We're going to get a little bit more clarity on what's happening here. We're going to get advice on what you're needing to focus on in your intentions for healing, what you may be unaware of, what you might be needing to know from Spirit as you're setting your intentions, as you're taking this energy and putting it towards where you want to go. So we're going to get some extra advice over there in the extended reading over on Vimeo. So if you're feeling called to go over and see more, please do join me over there. In the meantime, until next time, guys, enjoy this energy of this new moon. It's around for the next several days, but again, this is timeless, so if you see this at another new moon, not in February 2018, it's all good. All right, guys, until next time, in abundant love always. Bye.